Alright, I'm not going to do any cutting this video here. We'll go get right to it. So anyway, hey guys, we're on Camp Race League. So first off, I will go say I just finished the Serial X finale today, and I'll kind of let the race replay show on the computer while I'm talking this video, and I will still post the results of the race winner and everything. So I'll go say too, I actually had to redo this race as well, and I did it in the halfway run because I did one of my dumb mistakes again in the race. I was halfway through the original running of the race, and then basically I did the thing where you hit the wrong button and then the game just screwed up on me. So yeah, we'll watch 7 car first, and spoilers, I do DNF in this race, and it wouldn't matter anyway because I already had the championship locked up in this here. But yeah, so I really just wanted to do a video kind of going more in depth, talk about like the 2025 plans a little bit, and I guess a little more into the other series as well that I'm doing on this channel. Kind of in serial in general, not really on the channel because I haven't really done like full-blown racing on the channel in the last 2 months. I mean, the last big race I really did was the 2024 Cup finale. I mean, it kind of went how you expect, like 40-ish views. Yeah, it's like the same two people just leaving comments on the race, and you know, no reactions outside of YouTube as well, and that's where I wasn't really happy with it at the end of that race last week on Tuesday. And you know, I really went quiet the rest of the week, and I've been kind of quiet today whenever I was doing this race here anyway. So this was the last official 2024 race in general for the CRL. Yeah, we've had 116 races this year, which is definitely kind of the average number of races in yeah, with honestly, some four pretty fun seasons too, I'll say. Getting to really come back with the racing with the Exalted Cup Series / Adidas Cup Series season number 3. The Serial 2000 was really good. The 2024 Cup season was really good for like year-long format, and this series too, Serial X, which I kind of did as well on my own. I did have the original version. I started out back in May, which was Serial X, and then things kind of got messed up, and I kind of backed out from doing it, and then decided to go on with kind of what was the Season 8 BMR schedule, which was pretty fun to do, and of course this old Atlanta kind of replaced the Dixieland race. So that's kind of what I did here with doing Atlanta. This Atlanta is the finale for this series. But yeah, so got those races done today, and I'll like to post the winner here. We'll probably get to the winner in this video. Actually, you'll know who won whenever But basically, so of course, 2024, like I said, is done racing kind of in the mainline area of the CRL. But I would say I'm probably not fully done racing in 2024. First off, I will say I do have plans. Actually, my next big thing after with all the racing being done now is actually me starting to move everything. So I'm going to get the room finished up. I got a better idea to get the light up in my room, and I'll be doing that next. And yeah, and I'll get that done, get I'll actually get to what I'm going to do as like a little bit more of a personal for fun thing, which is my Wii Baseball Championship. So I'm trying to do that's the obvious thing for the first time in like 5 years. Yeah, 5 years ago, I did a whole like Wii Baseball type kind of series. It's a lot. It's like a lot to explain, stuff like that. And yeah, I'm gonna have a little bit of fun doing that kind of throughout the entire off season. I think it's going to take the entire off season mostly, because it's like every team has 18 games. I got probably some I may not do that because I want to see what kind of results I can get from those games and everything. And then of course you got the playoff for the championship game and everything like that. So that will probably keep me busy till really maybe next February. But yeah, so I do have that going, but kind of with CRL though, with the Year 2003 stuff, I do have those two kind of. This is the 50th anniversary, so they're kind of commemorative season, I would say. You got a pre-BMR kind of season, you got the BMR era kind of season that I thought about doing before. And it's kind of easier to do it because I actually already had rosters for these seasons. I did kind of add a driver here or there if they really decided to put them into the roster, because I think they would have fit into the roster for that year area. So, like the first one, the PSA Series season, that's what I'll be calling it with the 2008 Xfinity cars. I won't really have these races on YouTube just because that's kind of how it was when I did that season. But the BMR one, that will be on YouTube, and I think I made a joke saying, let's see if any of the older people are watching the races with me. Very interested to see, but I highly doubt it. There's me wrecking outside, going to cause another wreck there to get the caution out for this. But yeah, so that's going to kind of be the main stuff for 2003 for the rest of 2024. And the rosters are already kind of set and everything, and we'll just see who knows them winning races and championships there. I don't really think I will dominate as bad as I did this year in these 4 series, but I think I'll be there in the championship battles. I'm really expecting Madison Yates or Ezekiel Morris having a big season in the first one, the 2016 one, but the BMR and Era one, it could be me, Jake, Hoover, Carter Limlin, possibly Brady Wilmington go for the championship there. It's definitely going to be a very big battle when we get to that season. Yeah, so then going 2025 after that. So 2025, I already have the series kind of in thought of what I will do for the league in general. So some of this stuff will be on YouTube as well. Of course, year-long format. I will be recording the Daytona 500 on this channel, and also the race links will move up too. It'll be 30% in year-long format races with the Gen 6 cars. We're going back to the Gen 6 2019 mod because that mod actually runs a lot better, I would say, than the next gens do. Plus, I have a lot more creativity for what I am doing with that roster. I have already posted all the teams. I'll probably add on one more driver who ran this race to one of the four teams. Excuse me, I had a hiccup there, but to one of the 4 teams there. But yeah, so I have the roster done. I also have a list for like independent cars, and what it's going to be is that the main teams will be like the stronger cars, and the independents, they won't really be stronger, but they could have shots with winning races. Probably wouldn't expect them to win the championship though, because they'll be kind of like realistic, I guess. Kind of like the teams that kind of run independent don't run as well as like the big name teams and everything. So yeah, there's a bunch of independent drivers. They'll probably have a hard time even over the championship, but they can definitely go for wins. I mean, we see some crazy race wins this year already. What teams didn't expect, like Austin Caldwell twice at Talladega this year. So yeah, some things can definitely go crazy and happen in those races in that season. The other series I do plan on doing, there's really kind of 3 other series I do want to touch on, and 2 of these are actually kind of, I would say, my personal achievements I want to try to get next year to get all the championship car types that I want that I could win in. Because I myself as Cale Campbell does not have a truck series title officially or an open wheel title, and I already have kind of the blueprint in this game with the cars I want to use. The open wheel will be the F1 cars. It'll be an IndyCar type season though, only because there's really no like good IndyCar mod I can get, because all the IndyCar mods I need some dumb account to even get them. Because I would love to do the current Indy cars, but I just can't get to them. So I think the F1 mod, I already have that one kind of put in. I can probably get some more cars to make it a bit of a bigger roster, because it'll be a mixture of ovals and road courses, and I want to give more opportunities to other drivers too in the field as well to go out there and go for wins along with me going for the championship. The truck series though, the trucks will go first on the plan. So they'll probably start in January, like what I did this year with the Exalted / Adidas Cup Series season. And yeah, that season will probably be a bit of a short track focused season, I would say, a little bit. And so we'll have a lot of fun with the trucks and short tracks, everything like that on this game that I have. But we'll run tracks. We'll probably end up running Atlanta, of course, Daytona, probably Talladega, and definitely some road courses too. I actually do have a brand new Watkins Glen. I downloaded the current Mexico Grand Prix track too to really go out there and have some fun with too. Also, I will probably be updating Daytona as well and get the newer Daytona onto this game too, actually. So that's another thing I'm looking at doing on this channel, on the CRL here for 2003. But yeah, so trucks and the open wheel series, and then you got my 4 season, which I was thinking about doing this last year, actually, kind of with the diecast racing, or maybe stop motion racing a little bit. It's kind of like an NR2 style season, but in 2003. So I think I will use the 1996 roster. I have on the game somewhere. I think it's on the 50th anniversary mod, and I'll use that. And of course, this Atlanta will only be in that season because this Atlanta is being run that life. And well, that'll of course kind of be like a lot of the main base NASCAR tracks in this game too. Honestly, that will end up being in that season. And I don't know the schedule exactly. I probably won't do the plate tracks because that game had Talladega, so I could do Talladega. But yeah, so that game, I would say definitely don't do Pocono because I took Pocono off the schedule because of how it was the series. So yeah, we're not doing Pocono definitely, but like Daytona wouldn't be on that one though. But Daytona, but yeah, so that's really what I have for the plan for all the series here. And yeah, 2025 will also obviously kind of be my last year in school. I was just talking to my dad funny enough about some stuff. And I'm definitely gonna focus on the rest of this semester after this video today as well, along with after getting the move done, the baseball stuff I'm gonna do. And we'll kind of get into next year. And next year should be really my final kind of last semester. I'm gonna look at one class I want to try to do. I might do another one and we'll see how that one goes. But I should be done by next spring, next May in school. And if not, I'll be done by the end of July, going to August next year. But yeah, then maybe looking around at some bigger personally. But yeah, and fun fact too. I just played my first disc golf games more too. I might actually give myself a little bit of a schedule for disc golf courses to play this year. We'll see what I can do and where I can go for disc golf. Because I'll probably play a lot of the courses I played this year. And I just played another one this year. I played the other configuration this time actually instead of the one I've been playing. And I had a lot of fun today. It was a really good game. And I would say start that next spring, kind of going into March, April. That's when I started playing last year. And then I could definitely make a schedule like that through till the fall when the season will be done. But yeah, that's something else I'll have fun looking forward to personally. Who knows? Maybe I should do some YouTube videos in this fall too. Who knows? Maybe I'll get some more views on that too. But anyway, that'll do for most of this year. So anyway, I'm gonna get off the game here real quick. Oh, by the way, Kate Summers won this race. By the way, Madison Holder nearly won this race too, but it was the last lap pass at the end. But yeah, so the CRLX, I'll go show the final standings here. I will probably post them again on the YouTube post later. I just gotta get the race finished and everything. But yeah, Caleb Campbell does win the championship. 11 wins on the season. And yeah, Caleb has won 10 or more races in every single series this year, by the way. 16 top 5, 17 top 10s. Same with Jalen Bell tied for the most top 10s. Caleb also blew the field away in polls, and I do have a little area where we can see who won the most races we'll look at next, and it does show the polls as well, by the way. Caleb blew the field away in both the wins and the polls category, by the way. And a lot of laps led here too as well. Jalen Bales, runner-up in the standings here. And Jalen, she's been very good this year. I would say if Caleb didn't have this year, she would probably be driver of the year for 2024 in her second full year. Jalen Bales is going to be a threat next season in every single series. And she is definitely probably one of the best CRL drivers right now in this field. Megan Bell, great job to her for getting third in the points. This was her first kind of full ran season. And, I mean, she had a second most top 5 too, by the way. So, great job to Megan Bell. Vinny Schultz, good run for her, getting 2 wins here. Her best career CRL points finish, by the way, too, with 4th. Jay certainly had a good run here, getting 5th in standings. Kay Summers won her second. Kay Summers swept Atlanta. And another fun fact, every single Kay Summers win this year, I have DNF'd in, by the way. So, Kay Summers, I think she loves it when she knows that Caleb Campbell wrecks out in races because, yeah, she could. That's a good possibility for her to go out there and get a win. Brady C got top 10 here. William Bales, Kirtan Takorba in his first season, full-time run here. Latanya Gray top 10 too once again. And Jed Turner and Cameron Perkins, they both almost had their first career top 10 points finishes too, by the way, in this series too. Good for Jed though, and Jed is not going to be probably is not going to end up being the youngest serial winner or get that record because he's going to wait till next year when he's already past 7 years old to even go for a race win next year. He's actually the high. No, actually, Kierton's the highest. No, Megan Bell's the highest ranked never to win the CRL yet so far among this series right here. Yeah, they got Jalen Turner, who got a big win at Watkins Glen here. Emma Bartlett. She'll be the best new driver this year based on how her performance was in all the series here. I would say this was probably her lowest performing run, excluding the Adidas Cup Series season, because she was already in kind of a low end ride there. So I mean, this season was still pretty much better than that one. But yeah, definitely was surprising Emma fall back here in this one. And Cam Spinner, Eli Johnson too. This season, the X Series, this was kind of I would say a bit of a preview to the year-long format next year because a lot of these drivers that did good, they're going to be on the good teams next year. So we'll see how they do, and definitely a very, very deep and competitive field next year. I mean, look, literally the whole top 20 in the points here, and I would say adding Kylie and Maddie as well, we're going to have a competitive year next year already. I can tell you all that right now. But yeah, then your rest of your points here, the top 24 basically ran the whole season, and yeah, these 4 down here didn't really run the full season. I mean, they have some good results though, especially Kylie and Maddie, and I think they will be fully in 2025. So we will see how they can do in the whole year as well. But going over the whole year in general, how does the overall wins look for 2024? Well, let's just say Caleb Campbell kind of crushed the field in the wins. Jalen Bounds probably like I said, definitely one of the best drivers this year. Probably without a doubt the second best driver this year. Of course, her and Caleb kind of split the championships even here in 2024. Caleb Campbell most top twos, top threes, top fives, top. Actually, Jalen Bales had the most top tens. Then Caleb Campbell 64 poles, looking like freaking Ryan Newman here right now. Last leg, Caleb, yeah, he crushed last leg. This really kind of being the first year 2003, just kind of figuring out the system. Caleb was able to really do well in the system here. So yeah, that's how he was able to easily go out and win the championship. By the way, here in the last two series here, and he kind of faltered the other two, and that's really what hurt him at the end. But definitely a great year for Caleb, great year for Jalen Bounds though. At the same time, so like I said, she's gonna probably end up being the best driver next year. Jalen Turner, great job to her too. I didn't realize she had 9 wins this year. And, second most polls, too, by the way. So she beat Jalen Bounds out in the polls. Jalen had the second most last lead over her brother, Will. Yeah, great job, Jalen Turner. Great to see. He was pretty good all year, 7 wins. Jace Turner, 6 wins. William Bales, Case Summers, both 5 wins apiece there. Will was close to getting the 2024 Cup title, but lost it out there at the end in that one. Jace Turner, he was close to the Serial 2002, by the way, but Jalen Bales won that one out. And Jalen Turner lost to Jalen Bales in the Adidas Cup Series Season 3 run, so that was something interesting, too. So, yeah, that's where Jalen Turner kind of lost out for her first career championship. And I think, too, we'll definitely, probably see a different list of champions. I don't really think I'll end up winning the 2 titles. I think I could win next year. But we'll see, though. Anything can happen in the CRL. But, yeah, definitely a great year for a lot of drivers there. Latonya Gray, 3 wins for her. Cam Spinner, 2 wins and 12 top 2 finishes. So Cam Spinner, he had 10 runner-ups this year. I knew the game kind of favored him a lot, but I mean everyone else up here kind of has a good few top twos as well. But yeah, he was up there a lot, definitely. Emma Bartlett, 2 wins, good for her this year. Sydney Foreman got 2 wins in kind of the one season she ran. Nick Owens, 2 wins, good for him in his first full year of racing. Vinny Schultz, 2 wins. Austin Caldwell, he kind of lucked into his 2 wins. He's probably the worst among all the winners so far this year, honestly, too. Eli Johnson, Brett Campbell, Cameron Perkins had 2 as well, but he had 2 different names on here, so it kind of split him up there. Kylie Markham got her first career win. Joshua Barley got his first win in the X Series, by the way. Carly C got a win. Madison Yates got likely her final real win. Because, of course, too, she'll be in the other series soon and have more opportunities for a couple more race wins before she's really fully done here. Billy Yates got his last win as well, and that really does it for all your winners in 2024. And, yeah, only 3 drivers never got into the top 10 this year among, I would say, probably about the 50-ish drivers I've ran this year. But yeah, definitely looking at 2025, it's going to definitely be an entertaining year. And like I said in this video earlier, we'll see how the next year's go. Like I said, just want to get more depth in this video, kind of talk about all that stuff too at the same time. But yeah, that's it for this video here. And also, the whole BMR season will be on YouTube. Like I said, I will record those races whenever I finish them. Anyway, thank you for sports channel. Always, this is Mikhail Campbell, Camp Wrestling signing out, and I'll see y'all next time.